Hey, welcome to the Pen Man. Today I'd like to show you some of my own pens that I have made specifically to sell. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, I showed you a while back, it's probably been about 3 years, but some of my own pens that I use for my own personal pleasure. But I've been wanting to get some pens up for sale for you if you are interested in them. I did a survey, I'm not sure how long ago, 1 or 2 years ago, and I was trying to find out, you know, as far as clips, if people preferred clips, which pretty big majority of those responders said that you prefer clips. So anyway, I went ahead and made some pens with clips, and then I have some pens without clips. I could take or leave a clip, but the appointments kind of are pretty nice on these clip pens. I basically use the same materials in these non-clip pens that I do with the clip pens, only I leave out the finials and the clip. When I do that, I'm able to get more of the acrylic in there, the design in there. So sorry, events today really kind of got me a little rattled, but anyway. So I'm going to give you a close-up look at these pens. All right, we'll take a look at this. Now these pens I have some with the gold appointments and some with this 24 karat gold plating, and then some are chrome plating. So anyway, I'll give you a little tour. Let me get this out of the way so I don't get too unfocused here. It's a pretty simple cap here. It's just a flat cap, and then you come around. This is a washer style clip, and the clip is pretty unassuming, but a very useful clip. You don't want to overbend these clips though, so just take care. The band is just a simple gold band. I don't have any etching on these. And then you come down to the finial, and you come down to the finial, and it has this gold band there and a simple finial cap. The material is an acrylic, and this one just has, I'm not sure what the name of this particular style. I have 6 pens, and each one of them has a different style. A couple of them are pretty similar. So, but anyway, let's see if you can. This one, some of these have a little bit of glimmer in them if you catch the light right. But yeah, really colorful. I would appreciate your thoughts on some of these. Sometimes people don't like them real colorful like this. We would prefer just more simple colors, but as you can see right here, you have some of that shimmering in there. So there's one of them of my pens, and then we have this one. I think this one's called Kitchen Sink. It's got a little bit of everything. I kind of like this. If you like that, almost like, not tie-dye, but anyway, it's just like a modern art that comes to my mind. I'm not crazy about modern art, but this is kind of cool. There's some more shimmer in there, and it just has an interesting combination of colors throughout. And then this one is very similar to the first one. Again, with gold appointments. These things can be fingerprint magnets, so so I just had to wipe them off. Just want to let you know. This one has a little more gold in it than the previous one. The previous one had more purple. But anyway, here's that one too. I'll show you the insides here in a minute. And I got this one, more of a greenish type of theme. So if you like sea life and that sort of thing, this may be your fancy. And get up in there. You can see that they call it mica pearl, is what a lot of times they use in these when they cast these resin blanks that I use for these pens, and so it kind of gives that pearlescence look to it. And then I think this is called Desert. This one's called Desert Storm, I believe, and that's kind of. I like this one. This is kind of like the kitchen sink, and it's got more toned down colors, but yeah, pretty cool. See if I can get up in there. There we go. Get a little better look there. Trying to get you different angles, and this one, as well as the last one, has chrome appointments there. And one more of these flat tops. And here's another. This one has a lot of lighter blue in it. And on my on my Etsy shop, I do have some videos also of these. Okay, so you take these off. Let's do the cap rotations. And it has about 1 1/4 rotations. Take it off. I don't have the measurements right away. I think it's about at the thinnest. Oops, sorry. At the right around there. I think it's about 9 millimeters. And then you have. I'll zoom in on this. Probably I'm going to try to keep this video simple. But anyway, you just have these. This is chrome plating and metal threads, and just this step down, and you really don't notice step down much. Oops, sorry about that. So it's a good size, fits well in your hand. These do post. Come out a little bit there, and they post securely, but they are a little bit back weighted. If you're up at an angle, it's not too bad, but you will notice they don't post real deep. They just post as far as that is. So that'd be might be one drawback for you. And then you have on the inside, these are plastic threads, so it's plastic on metal, but you're not going to strip those things out. Okay, these are. I don't have a oh, I do have a converter in there. Okay. Standard international cartridges and converters will fit these. And then I have, let's see, I don't have it on this one. This one I just have the stock nib, but I do put Goulet. I put Yovo nibs on these, but right now they're Goulet branded, Goulet pens branded. And eventually, I hope to just buy some that are non-branded, and I don't know, who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll get my Penman logo on them. Okay, the next ones are, they don't have the finials, just have the band there, and that little, the plastic piece right there that goes into the inside the cap with the threads. Right there, and doggone it. Okay, let me, how about I do this? These can be made into roller balls as well. Okay, so that's what it would look like with the nib section on it. And there you go. And then as far as a roll stop, I just put this Swarovski crystal on there. And so it'll, you know, I mean, if you roll it really hard, it's not going to stop it, but you do have that. And it's just this little extra touch that I put on the pin. So, you know, oh, let me illustrate that a little bit. Oops, here. Yeah, so it'll, you know, it'll stop it. Now, of course, on the body, there's no roll stop, but, you know, you're a fountain pen user, you know to be careful of such things. Okay, I'm going to swap this out for the next one. All right, I have three of these pins. Now they're going to be different in their, obviously the patterns are going to be different. One might have just slightly more lighter blue, but, you know, so just to let you know that. One of the things I like about these too is when you look at the top there, hopefully this will show it well, but it kind of has, it gives a pretty cool, see that looks like an eye almost. I think it's easier on this, on the finial here. Now this isn't guaranteed on all of them, but on some of them it's kind of cool. That's why I like, that's why I prefer this design for myself. All right. Okay. And then the next one, so those are blues. I have 3 blues and I have 3 blacks. And so, yeah, isn't this kind of a cool material? I mean, it's just, yeah, I like that. Anyway, so there's a little bit of that. You see that effect there? I just love that. And then anyway, you get in a little bit closer. Yeah, I just love that. Okay, so you come up here and you got that on the cap too. And let me swirl that around a little bit. See, you got that little eye there. Anyway, and then this one has, oops, sorry. This one has a, like a chrome, I think that was a chrome crystal, Swarovski crystal as well. So there you have that. So like I said, it's just kind of puts a little extra touch. And I would appreciate it if you would let me know which one of these designs you prefer. I'm trying to keep the number of designs. I have some others with number 5 nibs that I will get better nibs for them before I put them up on my Etsy shop. But anyway, of these two, you know, let me know what you prefer. So here it is with the grip section and the stock nib. Again, these nibs that I put on, the nibs that will be sent, these pins are sent with, will be Jowo nibs. And so anyway, you got that. And so it has a good, you know, I think it's a good, I made it to where I was going to have enough room on the end there to hold it to where it's, you know, not, you know, too long or especially too short. These are about, I want to say it's about 14 millimeters. I had the dimensions on my shop description, but I think it's about 14 millimeters. So I shot for 16 millimeters, so anywhere between 14 and 16. So we'll say an average of 15, right? All right, and again, the grip section is about 9 millimeters right at the base, or not the base, but it's thinnest point. And then you have this, you do have somewhat of a stop there at the end, but so anyway, there you go. So those are that's the black one, and that's the blue one. Again, on surveys, what colors you like, black and blue were my 2 most popular. But I can do stuff in other colors. So anyway, my pins, and they are made for you. All right, there you have it, the Pen Man's homemade pins, and I hope you like them. They do retail for $79, and they have to be purchased through my Etsy shop. and for right now, that's what I'm using. I don't intend on, doing a big mass production or anything like that. Nothing like Edison pins and so forth. These are all handmade on my lathe. I don't have CNC computerized equipment to do my pins. So, but these are going to sell for $79, and shipping in the U.S. is free. Overseas or foreign shipping is going to be pretty hefty, I think. So anyway, just take that into consideration. But anyway, if you would like to, I just want to put these out, something different for the pin community, and they're for sale for you. All right, thanks a lot, and you have a great day.